cheerful, and affection by you being an example. A pride child and bold can be a curse to the generation, even to that child. Children starting at the age of 6 should be given something to do at home. Parents, let us give our children something to do. Between the age of 6, akianza kwa 6 years and above, teach them how to cook, even to boil rice, even to cook ugali as a staple food. When they go to campus, they will be taking ugali and mayai most of the time. And you have not taught them how to cook that. Then you will be in for a very rude shock. And respect each other. Then your child behavior will be the best. Parent, kindly, Christ example by being meek, lonely, pure, and defiled, being Christ's victory to your children. Amen. Coming late to church, let it not be an excuse to you as a parent. Let that child not be an excuse that you are coming late to church. Satan can use many different ways to make sure that this child comes late to church. But kindly, when you know there is something that disturbs you on Friday, kindly pray. I want to end, but before I end, I have something to say unto you. Imagine the old situation that you have talked about, the diseases that are striking our family, the death that each and every weekend we attend. Some of us lose the source of income. How does it change you? Remember what happened last year. Was it last year? About the youth. You remember what happened last year? Day by day and each passing moment. Day by day and each passing moment. Strength thy far to meet my trials in. Trusting in my Father's word bestowment. I've no doubt, so worry or for free. In the year 1852, Caroline Sandel, the writer of this hymn, and his father, a Lutheran parish pastor, were traveling in a boat. As they traveled, his father fell overboard and he drowned. Deeply impacted by what has happened, she found solace and strength in a deep religious faith. The experience drove her closer to God and prompted an abundant season of writing the poem. And that's why he wrote this, pouring all her grief and feeling in verse. That's why the day by day is a Swedish. It says that just one day is a powerful expression of her waving trust in God's love and protection through the difficult times. These words are not abstract theory, but a heartfelt cry for someone who has experienced God through deep sorrow. She sang a song into her heart. But there is hope, guys. There is hope. That's why we sing hymn 608, faith in the victory. Faith is the victory. Oh, glorious victory that have done what? Overcome the world. In the hymn 430, joy by and by. You can sing. Oh, there'll be joy when the work is done. Joy when the reaper gather. Bringing the sheep success. into a pit. The frog gathered around the edge of the pit, looking down to those two frogs that had jumped. They said, "It is too deep." You will never encouraging words, telling him that let him save that energy for other things. Let him just die. But the other frog seems to summon, and he gave more energy. Voices of change. The power of perception. The difference between success and failure often lies on how you interpret the voices around us. The first frog negatively and was able to give up. But the second frog interpreted the shout as what? As encouragement. And he used them to push forward. Be a voice of encouragement. Our words are immense power to the people around us. Stop demoralizing others. In the world of present challenges, choosing being positive, encourage voice can be genuine in one's life, uttering difference in one's self-life. True change is often sparked by a single decision to believe and to act, even when there is circumstances. Christ is the great shepherd. Shall we take off his flock, that the nature of troubles, the death himself, shall be so changed that they shall be no hurt anymore. Because people shall be delivered, not only from evil, but from fear of it. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? No one. The better we know God, love, the more that we are changed into the same likeness and better disposed to all the likeness of him. Knowledge shall extend as sea, so as it shall be spread. So, and this power that we witness in every age of Christianity, through its most glorious time, here foretold, it is yet to arrive. Meanwhile, let us aim that our examples and our challenges may help us to promote Christ and his kingdom. Amen? That's why when I came with this voices of change, there's a chorus that came in my mind that said that because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Let's sing. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he the future. All fear is gone.